calling me?
Hey, welcome to Karen's Kitchen. See what I'm talking about? That's Karen's Kitchen right there. My niece had that shirt made for me. Anyway, back in Washington, where it's nice and cold and sucky right now. Anyway, tonight on the menu, we have, where are they? Oh, they're over there. Ribeye steaks. They're not that thick, maybe 1/4 inch thick. Let's pick one up. It's maybe 1/4 inch thick. What I did when I got them was I seasoned them with some garlic, granulated garlic, salt and pepper. That's it. Oh, maybe a little bit of Johnny's. And then we sucked them up. You know, you got that machine that sucks it up so you can put it in the freezer and save it for later. Sillameal. There you go. And you put them in that, and it actually takes the flavor of all that and sucks it all the way through the meat. We found that out the hard way one time. Not the hard way, but anyway, amazing. The flavor goes all the way through it. Anyway, I got 3 small baked potatoes in the oven because that's all we had. Oh. You got extra tomatoes. Here's mine. What I have on that is some Gorgonzola cheese. And I'm going to put it under the broiler. How I manage that is my sister Jo and I went to a restaurant here. I'm not going to say where. Yes, I am. It's called Shenanigans. It's an old Irish restaurant. And one of the side dishes was tomato with Gorgonzola on it, and we fell in love with it. So, that's going to be my side dish tonight. Anyway, we're going to be making some ribeyes. I think I said the seasoning. We're going to be making it on top of the stove in an iron skillet. I don't think you can see my iron skillet. I got a great iron skillet here with the ribs in it. Can you see the ribs? We're going to be making it in that, so make sure you got plenty of butter because you're going to be using a lot of butter. Actually, if you think about it, which you probably don't, this is kind of like how the chefs make it in a restaurant. They get a good sear on top of the stove, and then they shove it in the oven with some butter on top. That's how you get a good tender steak. It's all about the butter, and who doesn't love butter? I love butter. And I love beer. That's why I drink it. And I don't care who likes it and who don't. Anyway, we're going to be cooking that steak in a bit. And as soon as I get that damn steak started, I'm going to get on here and you're going to see step by step how I do it. And, shit, I taught my grandson when he was like 15 or 14 how to make a good steak. I said, you cook a steak for a girlfriend, you're going to keep her forever. Almost forever. But anyway. That's what's for dinner tonight. So I'll get back with you. Oh, and green beans. Who doesn't love green beans? Right? Keep the shit real. We're all in this together. Okay, so I'm fixing to put these ribeyes in. I put maybe the equivalent of about half a stick of butter in the pan. To get really hot, and you want it on high because they're not like really thick. It's not going to take long to cook these, and I'm not putting them in the oven. Usually that's what I would do if they were thicker, is get a good sear on them and then finish them in the oven. But today I'm just going to do them on top. I'm going to do medium rare, so I'm going to guess maybe 3 minutes on each side. Or maybe 4 minutes on one side and 3 minutes on the other. I am going to use my timer. Got my baked potatoes out. Want to get that a little. So it's going to be a splashy kind of thing. Got my screen to cover it, so I don't get splashes everywhere. Anyway, and got my favorite little tongs. I love these tongs, even though they're cheap. They grasp really well. But I'm going to use my fingers to put them in. But we're going to get this bitch really hot. Put these in there because they're going to be so amazing. Now remember, when you take them out and you're done, you got to let them rest before you cut it. Rest 5 minutes. You know, if you're not in a hurry, rest them 10 minutes. But, so all that juice in the steak can marry back into it. Otherwise, if you cut into it, you're going to just put juice everywhere, and you don't want to do that.
Oh, yes, I do.
We don't take comments from the crowd. Anyway, I'm more excited about my tomato with the gorgonzola on it. I'm telling you, under the broiler, let that cheese melt on there, and it's amazing. People like to say gorgonzola is kind of like blue cheese, but I'm like, I don't like blue cheese, and they're like, you're an idiot because it's the same taste. I'm like, maybe it's in the blue cheese family, but it's not in my family. So, anyway, I got these on. Like I said, I'm going to do like 4 minutes on one side. Let me get this timer going. 4 minutes on one side, 3 minutes on the other for medium rare. There you go. I got my thing on high. Turn it a little bit higher. I'll let you know how it looks when I'm done. I won't end this yet. So, keep the shit real. We're all in this together. Okay, I just want you to see what it looks like when you flip it. That's at 4 minutes on these. And I got it 3 minutes on the other side. And then I'm taking them off, going to let them rest a minute. And then I'm going to pig out, because that's what I do. I pig out. Ooh, anyway. Ooh, got to get that out. Turn it off. I'm going to show you what it looks like. There's my tomatoes with the gorgonzola on it. I'm going to leave it in there until the steak's done. But I got the oven turned off. Anyway, y'all remember, make a steak. Show me what you got. You can do it anyway. I mean, you could do that with ribeye. You can do it with New York steak. You know, I'll have to show you something different with flank steak and tri-tip and all that good shit. But y'all have a good night. Love you. Keep the shit real. Remember, we're all in this shithole together.